So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's now 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, to me, it looked like the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the ball from the time he got the snap. His receiver does a nice job of creating separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they tack on the extra point. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Cal's offense takes the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Matthews. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. breaking free at midfield. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out. He's got some space. At the tremendous toughness here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Offense facing second and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the run, it's Matthews. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Golden Bears will have to punt this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. brings the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Cyclones come to the line with 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score Iowa State 21.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 97 set to kick off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. The spin move. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. One of those critical third down plays coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. Going for his running back. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Cyclones hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Cyclones. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Brings up second down.
High completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and they get him down after the completion. The Cyclones will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he pulls in the catch. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Smith.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. I'll flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Cal's offense takes the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Golden Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to the left. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
So second down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cal. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Gives it to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Running with purpose. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
A wide receiver brought down on the play at the 19-yard line.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
Iowa State 28, Cal 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Again, makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter.
That makes the score Iowa State 35, Cal 17.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught on the outside. It's Matthews. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Automatic in the PAT. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got it.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The sure hands. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Ball handed off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So California's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the fourth quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there.
State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Gain of 2. Third down coming.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And the Cyclones will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. The crowd is loud, hoping for a fourth down stop. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. So that's now back-to-back.